Good morning, everyone. This is Michael at My Crooked Road Homestead. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today. And to all you ladies that are mothers, I wish you all a happy Mother's Day. It's just a beautiful day out for a Mother's Day. Old Frank and I were coming outside. He loves to come outside, don't you, Frank? Frank, don't you like to come outside, big boy? Yeah, you're watching them guys across the road. Yeah, I've got a lot of activity going on across my road over there. They're building greenhouses over there. They're putting up, supposedly, I think they said they were going to put up 8 buildings over there. I'm going to walk out here. I made this video once today. I put it on YouTube, and I don't know, it just didn't come out, so I went in and deleted it. So if you watch that, well, this is another video on about the same thing. But anyway, it seems like it's recording a lot better now, so I don't know what happened earlier this morning. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day out here today. Just absolutely gorgeous. They've been doing all this work over here, and they've brought all these semis up here, and they've backed into my pasture out here. I'm not real happy about it, but they keep telling me they're going to get over here and straighten it all out. But you look out there, you can see all the ruts. Here's a whole bunch of them right here. Whole bunch of ruts in my yard and everything right here, but I don't know. But there they are. They're putting up a 6-foot fence up there. But anyway, that's the greenhouse and everything. It's big. It's a big deal. They're growing. There you can see up there good. All them plants out there, those are all marijuana plants. And they supposedly, I think he told me, the gentleman that owns the property, he told me that they brought those plants in from California. Frank, get up here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, Frank. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Come on up here. But anyway, it's just it's quite a mess over there. I'll be glad when they get it all done, because it's sure disrupting our neighborhood, or my part of it, and I live right across the street from it. So anyway, I put my other video on about my chicks and that I bought, my little Rhode Island chicks, my Rhode Island red chicks, and this is day 3 I've had them, and all my little chicks, they're all really looking so good. I haven't lost a one of them yet, thank goodness. I'm real happy with that. They're all eating good. And it's a hoot to watch them. I come out here the other morning, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and bugs was flying in there, and these little chicks, they were grabbing them bugs, and June bugs was getting in there somewhere or another. Well, they'd catch a June bug, and then the others would just chase them. So it was quite a hoot to watch them. Well, anyway, Friday, I went down to Ada, and this is my latest. I said my herd's growing, and it is, my animal collection. But I went down and I got these rabbits. I'm going to get back into raising rabbits, and I'm glad to be raising them again. I really am. I'm going to like it a whole lot. I've been thinking about it for several months now, and I decided to get back into raising rabbits. I'm not going to raise them. These are my quail pens. I had to adapt these 2 pens for them. They're still young enough, and they're not doing too bad on this wire. But I've got some rabbit wire ordered, 1/2 inch by 1 inch rabbit wire, and I'm going to build them new cages. And excuse me, I feel short of breath a little bit, but I'm all right. I'm just walking around. I'm just getting older. But anyway, as I was saying, this breed these are Texas A&M rabbits. They were developed at the university down there in Texas, Texas A&M University. They were developed down there, and they were developed to tolerate heat. That was the design of them. Now, I raise New Zealand rabbits, which these are basically New Zealand rabbits. I mean, they got the pink eyes, and they're white. And these are my does over here. I've got 3 does in this buck. And my buck's a month older than the does. He's a month older. So if you'll notice, he's just a little bit bigger than these does are. But he's just as tame as can be. He's just a really good rabbit. They are. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into raising these rabbits. Now, excuse me, my quail over here, I've had these quail now for approximately a year. And those birds in that second pen up there, I'm fixing to cull them. I'm going to basically start over on my quail. I'm going to get me some new stock. Those birds over there, they're not laying. This the hen in this cage right here. She's the only one laying. This bird right here, she's the only one laying. These other 2 hens, they're not laying. In fact, one of these hens in this cage here, one of these hens has never laid an egg. And like I said, they're over a year old and never laid an egg. Now, the other hen, she was laying for a while, but she's quit. So I'm going to go ahead and cull these out. But this hen right here, now she lays every day. And I've got 7 of her eggs in the incubator right now. I'm incubating them. You look down in here. There's some of her eggs down in there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's eggs down there. I had, when I built these cages, I built them with these for these eggs to roll down in here. Well, anyway, my quail were getting in there and dying, caught in that egg tray. So I put these plastic deals up so they wouldn't crawl under there, so they leave their eggs inside. But all I have to do is just undo this like I'm doing right here. And I can lift this up, and then I can just reach in there and I'll drag these eggs out that's in there. I'll show you. But here's the eggs that she had in there. There's 3 of them there. And I just leave them in there. I was getting them every day, but the way I'm doing it now, I've got 3 eggs there. So I'm going to wait. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this back on here. Well, it's still not working. I'm trying to get this lid back on. But anyway, it'll be all right. They won't come out of there. But what I'm doing is I'm leaving the eggs out here, and that way I keep count of them. And then I'm going to incubate. I've got another incubator, and when I get 3 more eggs from her, which will give me 6 more eggs, well, I'm going to go ahead and incubate them too. So, that's what I'm doing on these birds. And hopefully I get some more birds out of this hen here. Now these birds here, I'm fixing to, like I said, fixing to go ahead and process them and put them in the freezer. Because, I'm feeding them every day, and if they're not giving me anything, well, there's no sense in keeping them. And I'm not raising them for pets. I'm raising them for meat and for eggs and whatever else. But anyway, well, this is my setup. This next week, I'm going to start building some tractors, chicken tractors, quail tractors, and rabbit tractor. And I'm going to move all my animals out of my shop in here. I'm going to get them all out in these tractors. And hopefully when these chicks get growed up, get big enough to get out, Well, I want them to free range out here. I'm going to get me some Premier electric fence to start them out with, where I can put them out and let them get used to being outside and free ranging. And I'm going to move all my new pins and stuff. I'm going to put them in those tractors. I'll put videos on here of how I'm building my tractors and how I'm setting these all up for these different animals. Because now I've got rabbits, I got quail, and I got chickens. And all I lack is my pigs, and I'm going to get me 3 pigs. I haven't gotten that far yet into this animal adventure. So, but anyway, that's kind of my setup for right now. These rabbits, when they're full growed, they weigh anywhere from 10 to 14 pounds. But at 8 weeks, these rabbits will weigh 4 pounds at 8 weeks. And that's a good fryer age. So you figure 8 weeks, you can process them and you'll have you about 4 pounds of meat when you get them all processed out. 3.5 to 4 pounds. And I love rabbit. Rabbit's all white meat. It's all white meat. There's very little fat on it, and it's just delicious. I raised my 5 kids. I raised them on rabbits. So, I know how the rabbits are. So, anyway, well, I'm going to get off of here. And as I always say, if you haven't subscribed, well, please do so. Hit the likes button and give me a thumbs up. And have a blessed day. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.